I'll get one person, that's for sure. My source for information. The goal is to bring down those sick Mama and Peter. My own mother. What an evil little God damn. How can you do that to kids? How can you do that to kids and sleep at night? I don't know. Anyway, that's my goal. But
29-year-old Ricky Rodriguez recorded his final thoughts as he prepared to embark on a violent rampage of revenge. Born into the religious cult, the Children of God, Rick was raised by his mother, Karen Zerby, and cult founder, David Berg.
Hey everyone, this is Rick, and I am making this video, well, for many reasons, I guess. I suppose the main reason is that I want there to be some record of the way I feel, my ideas, just who I was, really.
Rick was a poster child for the cult's perverse practices. Rick left the cult with a chip on his shoulder at the age of 20, very angry at his role in the organization he came to despise. On January 4th, 2005, depressed and angry, Rick made a home video wherein he detailed his plans to hunt down and unalive certain members of the cult group that abused him as a child.
I've tried so many things, trying to somehow fit in, somehow to find, a normal life. Nah, everybody has said, who I've talked to about this, everybody has their problems, everybody has a fucked up life. But those people who say that, they had no clue as to what actually went on because they weren't part of the cult. These are just average systemites. Anyway. She would, my sister had such a tough time in team training. She's a 6-year-old, for God's sake. Animals. I hate those. They're gonna get it, too, if I have anything to do with it. Anyway, let's stay on the course here, Rick. Those thoughts, and I just wanted, that was my hope. And that was also my fear. That when just want to flatline, nothing else, because I would not want to have to go through in another dimension what I'm going through here. I wanted to just leave. I just wanted to take whatever money I'd saved up and just go somewhere cool, like Bali. And now Indonesia isn't the greatest place to be. I don't know about Bali. I'm not so good on my Indonesian geography right now, but somewhere like that. Could be anywhere, really. It would have to be warm, it would have to have a nice sandy beach and lots of pretty girls. And just, go. Wait till the money runs out, Just have fun. Just have a... And God, how I want to do that. How I want to follow that scenario. Just want to leave. Spend a few months and then end it. But you know what? I feel that would be the selfish thing to do. That would be the quitter's way out. Because, yeah, I'm sort of quitting right now, but in a way I'm not. Because I'm not doing it the way I want to do it. I'm trying to do something lasting. Something that, if God forbid, in the next life, it does go on, that I can look back on this, if I'm able to, and know that, okay, maybe I didn't technically do the right thing, but I tried to do something to help. I didn't just fade away. I didn't just turn tail and run and let the f***ers win. That I did what I could to make a difference.
In particular, he was hoping to find his mother, Karen Zerby. for he was particularly mad at her for the abuse he suffered that she seemed to happily participate in doing.
Get the information that I need out of this person. I'm not trained in torture methods, which is what I'm gonna have to make do. I got my drill here. The reason why it's got this padding on it is just to try to silence it a bit, because I'm in an apartment. I got gags, socks, got lots of duct tape. I got a soldering iron, sheets. It's rather crude implements. I think can work wonders, especially if it's used in the right way. But I'm not trained. I don't know how to do this. I don't even want to do this. Damn it. But I think it's pretty fucking hard to do what I'm trying to do, and like plan to where I know that, you know, not really knowing when, but soon I'm gonna have to go. I don't know. It's hard or not. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. But yeah, I don't really have anything to lose.
The next day, Rick called one of his former nannies, Angela Smith, and called on her under the pretense of having dinner with him at his Tucson apartment. Rick fatally stabbed Smith 5 times.
Because there's this need that I have. This need, it's not a want, it's a need, and I wish it wasn't, but it is. It's a need for revenge. It's a need for justice. Because I can't go on like this. So, I can imagine how I would feel. How liberating it would be.
But Rick did not get the liberation he wished for, instead just felt like any normal person with feelings. He felt regret, guilt, and no reason to go on. Rodriguez pulled into a parking lot near 14th Avenue, called Munumel, his girlfriend, and told her he had killed Smith and asked her to call the police. He said Smith didn't understand what she had done wrong as she was dying. Rodriguez called the murder the hardest thing I ever did in my life, and said it did not make him feel better. Munumel claims that Rodriguez pleaded with her to die by suicide with him, then said goodbye to her and hung up. At roughly 2 a.m., Rodriguez shot himself in the head with his handgun.
Okay, well, keep fighting, keep the faith, and all that other stuff. And someday, in some way, some of us are going to be around to see those fuckers burn, literally or figuratively. They're going down. So, with that happy thought, I shall leave you.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.